Hey there, everyone. Imagine stumbling across a dusty old photo album filled with never-before-seen pictures of a Hollywood legend. That's exactly what we've got today. Rare photos of Hayley Mills that'll take you back to the golden age of cinema. You know her as the bubbly star of Disney classics like The Parent Trap and Pollyanna. But there's so much more to her story that you've never heard. Stick with me until the end, because we're diving into some jaw-dropping, untold stories and exclusive snapshots that'll make you see Hayley Mills in a whole new light. Did you know Hayley Mills was only 14 when she won an Oscar? That's Rita, teenager, beating out seasoned actors. These rare photos we're sharing today capture her as a young girl stepping into the spotlight. Picture this, a bright-eyed Hayley, barely 12, on the set of her first big film, Tiger Bay. In 1959, in one stunning black and white shot, she's laughing with her co-star, Horst Buchholz, her ponytail swinging as she jokes around between takes. This was the moment Hollywood noticed her spark. But here's the kicker, her dad, the famous actor John Mills, wasn't thrilled about her stealing his thunder. Want to know how that family drama played out? Keep watching. Hayley's rise to fame was like a fairy tale, but it wasn't all smooth sailing. Born in London in 1946 to a showbiz family, she grew up surrounded by cameras and scripts. Her mom, Mary Hayley Bell, was a playwright, and her dad was a movie star. One rare photo shows a young Hayley, maybe 10 years old, sitting on her dad's lap at a film premiere, looking wide-eyed at the flashing cameras. It's adorable, but it hints at the pressure she faced early on. By 12, she was cast in Tiger Bay after a director heard her singing jingles at home. That role led to Walt Disney himself spotting her and signing her for Pollyanna. These behind-the-scenes photos of her on the Pollyanna set, wearing that iconic blue sash dress, show a kid who is equal parts nervous and excited. But what was it like to be a child star under Disney's watchful eye? Stay tuned for the juicy details. Did Hayley almost star in one of the most controversial films of all time? You'll want to hear this. In 1961, Stanley Kubrick offered her the lead role in Lolita, but her dad said no way. One rare photo from that time shows Hayley at a Hollywood party, looking poised but a little unsure, surrounded by big-name directors. She later said she wished she'd done the film, calling it smashing. Can you imagine how different her career might have been? Instead, she stuck with Disney, starring in 6 films that made her a household name. Photos from the Parent Trap set show her pulling double duty as twins Susan and Sharon, laughing as she swapped wigs to play both parts. Those moments are pure gold. But the untold story is how Disney shaped her image, her struggles to break free from it. Speaking of the Parent Trap, let's talk about the magic behind it. This 1961 classic had Hayley playing identical twins trying to reunite their parents. Rare photos from the set reveal the tricks they used, no CGI back then. One shot shows Hayley standing next to a body double, both giggling as the crew sets up a split-screen shot. Another photo captures her singing "Let's Get Together," which hit the music charts. Did you know that song reached number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100? That's huge for a 15-year-old, but behind the scenes, Hayley was dealing with something heavy. Disney wanted her to stay the wholesome, perfect teen forever, but she was growing up. Keep watching to find out how she fought to change her image. Hayley's personal life had some shocking twists that these photos only hint at. In one candid shot from the 1970s, she's at a London cafe, looking carefree but hiding a big secret. At 20, she married a producer 33 years older than her. The tabloids went wild, and these rare photos capture the whispers of scandal. Another picture shows her with her son, Crispian, in the 1980s, beaming with pride. But life wasn't always rosy. Hayley faced money troubles when she learned the fortune she earned as a Disney star was gone, tied up in a trust she couldn't access. How did she bounce back? You'll want to stick around for that story. By the 1970s, Hayley was ready to shed her Disney image. She took on edgier roles, like in the 1972 thriller Endless Night, based on an Agatha Christie novel. A rare photo from that set shows her in a sleek, grown-up look, far from the pigtails of Pollyanna. She also starred in the TV series The Flame Trees of Theka in 1981, playing a mother in colonial Kenya. Behind-the-scenes shots show her bonding with the cast under the African sun, but they don't tell the full story of her comeback. After a break from acting, she returned stronger, proving she was more than a child star. Want to know what fueled her drive? Keep watching until the end. Here's a big hook to reel you in. Hayley faced a life-changing challenge that these photos barely hint at. In 2008, she was diagnosed with breast cancer at 62. A rare photo from that time shows her at a charity event, smiling bravely despite her private battle. She had surgery and tried chemotherapy, but stopped after 3 sessions because the side effects were too rough. Instead, she turned to alternative treatments and a new diet, which she credits for her recovery. By 2012, she was cancer-free, and a candid shot from that year shows her glowing with relief. Her strength is inspiring, but there's one more untold story you won't believe. Stay with me. Hayley's later years are just as fascinating. She wrote a memoir, Forever Young, in 2021, spilling secrets about her Disney days and personal struggles. One photo from the book launch shows her at 75, holding the book with a proud smile. She also starred in theater productions with her sister, Juliette Mills, like the 2015 play Legends, where they played rival actresses. A behind-the-scenes shot captures them laughing together, showing their close bond. These photos aren't just pictures, they're windows into a life full of highs and lows. But there's one final untold story that ties it all together, and you'll only hear it if you watch until the end. Thanks for joining me on this journey through Hayley Mills' incredible life. These rare photos and untold stories show there's so much more to her than her Disney days. If you loved this deep dive, hit that like button, share this video, and subscribe for more Hollywood secrets. Trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. And if you stayed until the end, here's a tease. Hayley once turned down a role that could have made her a different kind of star. Curious? Drop a comment below, and let's keep the conversation going. See you in the next video.